October and the exact dates money is going out, checks will be distributed, and important announcements will be made. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to focus on October and the exact dates in which money and checks will be distributed to millions upon millions of Americans, as well as the dates in which some very, very important announcements will be made, yet again directly related to the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries. Let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about right here in the video. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can, as well as keeping you informed with all this new information hitting the wire every single day. A lot is happening right now and a lot of things are changing, so again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll be here for you every single day, no matter what. That's my promise, and as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks so much. Let's get into it and talk about October, what is going on this month, and all the key dates that I want to point out for you because, yet again, it's another very busy month. And like I've said before in other videos, in my opinion, this could possibly be one of the most important months for fixed income beneficiaries, about 70 million people who do receive benefits administered by the Social Security Administration. But again, I've talked about that before in other videos. I can mention it here again in this one, but let's talk through all the key dates. Again, checks and money going out, announcements being made, a lot of things are changing as of October. So let's talk through the details. First off, I want to point this out. For those of you that are SSI beneficiaries, now obviously you got paid already for October, which was on Friday, the 29th of September, right? But again, you typically would get paid on October 1st, okay? Obviously, but it's a weekend, therefore you don't get paid on weekends. However, let me point out a couple other things that are happening as of October 1st, okay? Here's what it comes down to. Number one, the start of the new fiscal year for the federal government, as in this is now the fiscal year 2024 for the federal government, okay? So fiscal year 2024 is now in full effect, okay? October 1st is when it starts, okay? So just want to make that very clear. Next, for those of you that are SNAP beneficiaries, for those of you that receive Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, or you have an EBT card. It's all kind of interchangeable. It's all kind of the same thing. But these new higher benefits as a result of the COLA starts on the 1st as well, okay? Pretty cool stuff, okay? So awesome things that are happening here, and this is just the start of it. Now let's get into it and talk through other details, which by the way, we will go through October in chronological order, obviously starting at the beginning of the month as we're doing already, and then working our way through the end of the month as far as all the announcements and the dates that I want to point out to you here in this video. Next, let's push it out to Tuesday, okay? Tuesday the 3rd. This is for those of you that have been receiving Social Security benefits prior to May of 1997. If that's your case, then you typically get paid on the 3rd of the month. Now, this does not apply to everybody, but some people do get paid on the 3rd of the month, and this just so happens to be Tuesday, okay? So just want to make that very clear. Otherwise, if you've been receiving benefits after May of 1997, your benefits are on the traditional payment schedule, which I talked about just the other day, and again, I will talk about here in just a second as well. Now, next, let's quickly talk about Friday the 6th, okay? This is going to be a very important announcement slash report that is coming out on this day. This is the date that we're going to be getting the non-farm payroll number. In other words, known as the job report, okay? So this comes out the first Friday of every month. This just happens to be Friday, October 6th, okay? So this is the date we'll be getting the announcement, and it'll give us a glimpse into the job market from September. How many jobs were created? How many jobs were lost? What is going on with the unemployment rate? Is it going up? Is it going down? What's going on with the labor participation rate? What is going on with hourly pay? It gives us a lot of metrics like this and gives us a glimpse into the health of the overall United States economy, okay? The job market, very important stuff. We get this report once per month, and it happens to be on Friday, okay? Next, let's go out to Wednesday, the 11th, okay? The 11th is the second Wednesday of the month. Now, this is the date in which those of you that have a birthday landing between the 1st and the 10th of the month, this is the date in which you get your regular Social Security check, okay? The second Wednesday of the month is for those of you that have a birthday between the 1st and the 10th of the month. Second Wednesday, which is the 11th of October. Awesome, right? Now, let's talk about the 12th of October, the very next day, Thursday, October 12th. This is the key date, okay? This is the gravy day. This is the big announcement, the big kahuna, the cola, whatever you want to call it, okay? This is the date in which Social Security will be announcing the cola, and this is also the date in which we're going to be getting the final CPI number, the Consumer Price Index, otherwise known as the inflation number for the month of September. Now, you've heard me talk about this before in other videos. Over the last couple months here, July, August, and September, the third quarter of the year is always the months that we use to gather the inflation data to determine how much the COLA is going to be for the following year starting in 2024. That's on that day. We will get that announcement on that day, the 12th of October, and we're also going to be getting the inflation data. So the inflation data is going to give us the final piece of the puzzle. We have two pieces of the puzzle right now. We need all three to see the full picture, and that's going to give it to us on that day. So very, very important stuff. Of course, I'll bring that to your attention immediately as we get that announcement. All right, so next, let's go all the way out until the 18th of October. This is another Wednesday, and this is the third Wednesday of the month. This is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 11th and the 20th of the month. If your birthday lands between that range and you get Social Security checks, then this is the date your check arrives. Again, this is for those of you that have a birthday between the 11th and the 20th of the month, third Wednesday, the 18th of October, okay? Next, let's go out to the fourth Wednesday of the month, which happens to be the 25th of the month, okay? So this is the fourth Wednesday of the month, the 25th of October, and this is for those of you that have birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month. This is the date in which your checks typically arrive, the fourth Wednesday, and it is the 25th of October, okay? So this is the date that that check will be arriving. And again, I want to make this very clear. This is not a stimulus check. This is not a bonus check or anything like this. This is the check that you typically get from Social Security. It's just the payment schedule for that, okay? Now, as you know, you've heard me talk about this before in other videos. Depending on the day of the week that the first of the month lands on, that also predicates the entire payment schedule through the rest of the month for every single month, okay? That's why it's so important and why I talk about it in these videos, because the payment schedule changes every single month, as in the dates in which you get paid, okay? Important stuff. I think it's very important anyway. You probably want to know when your check is going to be arriving. Is it going to come early? Is it going to come late? What's happening? So that's what that schedule identifies, okay? Next, let's talk about the 31st, which happens to be Tuesday, the last day of the month, and it is Halloween. Whoa, right? Anyway, I know that was like super scary, right? So anyway, I should have had like a clown mask or something, like a ghost mask, right? That would have got you. I bet you would have been super scared about that, right? Anyway, just kidding. So anyway, the 31st of the month obviously is Tuesday, and that's Halloween, or whatever. But anyway, that is it. So again, these are the dates that we know about as of right now. Now, I guarantee you 100% there will be more going on through the month of October. Congress has some key piece of legislation that they still need to pass that they haven't done yet. They were supposed to get this done a while ago. They haven't done it yet, okay? When are they going to get it done? Good question. We don't know yet. Of course, I'll keep you posted on that as well. So there will be some major changes between now and the end of the year, and then fresh right in the year of 2024. Can you believe we're talking about that already? I mean, seriously, that's where we are right now, right? Only a few months left of the year. But when it comes down to it, this is what I wanted to point out for you. I guarantee you, though, as we work our way through October, there will be a lot more going on this month, and I will continue to be here for you, breaking it all down. But these are the key announcements, the key dates that I want to bring to your attention as of now. And again, stay tuned here. The COLA will be coming out in just a matter of weeks. When we get that information, then the official announcement, of course, I'll be here for you, breaking it all down and let you know what this all means. But as of right now, we kind of have a little bit of an idea of what it's going to be, but we can't really, get ahead of ourselves until we know what it's actually going to be based on that announcement. Either way, this one I want to point out for you. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video. Stay tuned. In a matter of just days / a week and a half or so, 2 weeks, we will be getting an official announcement. And again, I'll bring it to you and give you all the details, as well as everything else going on between now and then. And even after that, there's a lot. So anyway, subscribe, share the video, go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, have a good one, and catch you again later in the